Oh yes, indeed, it is time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. What is up, everybody? I'm Mark Walters, back with a new This Week haul. I've got some new books for the week, and then I've also got a couple of Wal-Mart Marvel packs that I picked up. I did not get the Star Wars High Republic packs that everybody is very frustratingly picking up before I can get to them. I've been to several Walmarts, no luck. But I did pick up a couple that I thought were kind of cool, so I'll show you those in a minute. But let's get to the new This Week stuff. I did want to also say, I think I mentioned something on my last video about it, but my buddy Mike at Comic Crypt at Castle Hills, man, he's been having some real challenges lately. He's in the process of moving. He just had some water damage from when we got iced over, and apparently some water leaked in from his water heater and whatnot. And I've been through that nightmare. A couple of years ago, I had my neighbor, when I was in the previous apartment that I'm in now, my neighbors, there was water that leaked through the walls. I threw away over 1,000 comic books. It was a nightmare. It was horrible. So I can totally sympathize with what he's going through, but it looks like it, hopefully it wasn't too terribly bad. But since then, I have been trying really hard to get like elevated shelves so that I can get all my boxes off the ground. It's working moderately well, but I still have a ways to go. But it's just something to think about if you collect comic books. You know, you may want to try to get your boxes elevated. Okay, so new this week stuff. I'm a little bit delayed on this because I was up for 36 hours yesterday night. I was going to make this video yesterday night, and I just couldn't get to it, so here it is. Or I was going to make it Wednesday night. I'm recording this like late at night on Thursday. So Marvel previews, picked up one of those for Heroes Reborn. They give those away. This was pretty cool. Titan Comics was giving these away. This is Den of Geek, the quarterly magazine launch issue, and it's got a Superman and Lois cover on it. Just a really cool kind of promotional magazine for entertainment news and stuff like that. Den of Geek is a website. If you guys, it's kind of like my website, bigfanboy.com, but not as cool. But anyway, they got their own magazine, so whatever. But I'm a huge Superman fan, so when I saw this, I was like, yes, I have to have that, absolutely. So I was happy I got that. I wish I could have gotten more than one of them, but and then they gave this Dark Knight. Actually, I got this from Red Pegasus, I think. Batman: The Dark Knight. It's a color poster, promotional poster they gave out at Red Pegasus. I went to a couple different shops this week. Okay, so DC stuff. I'll start with DC stuff, and then I'll do Marvel, and then I'll end with Independent, and then we'll do the Walmart packs. Okay, so Batman Black and White. People seem to be going nuts over this book. Apparently, I guess there's like a first appearance or something in it. I just got one copy. I pre-ordered it, so I didn't know there was anything special going on here. But I did notice, if you guys are going to pick this up, I've told you this before in past videos, when you see these deluxe bound books like this that DC does, look up here, right up here on the back, because oftentimes the way they go through the printer, the backs of the books get messed up. Look on the top and the bottom and see if they got ripped, because I found one out of the entire stack that was not ripped. So just so you know, something to think about. Oh, these were actually holdovers from, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but Teen Titans number 2, Future State Teen Titans number 2. This is cover A. And I had pre-ordered some of those from Red Pegasus, and I just never did get over there because it froze over. And then this is cover B. I went a little bit nuts on cover B. Anyway, first full appearance of Red X, so people are kind of specking on that. Apparently it sold out the week it came out, so I guess I'm glad I got those. This is Superman House of L. Future State Superman House of L. Bunch of first appearances in this. I only got one copy of this. I may try to see if I can get another one. Because, yeah, some people are saying this is going to be a hot book. We'll see. I don't know what to think about all this Future State stuff. I don't know if any of it's really going to matter long term, or if it's all, because they've been indicating it's just kind of like short one-off, or in some cases two-off, because there's 2 issues. But, you know, little one-off stories. So I don't know if it's anything to really get too terribly excited about. Sorry, I'm turning on my fan because it actually got a little warm in here. It's weird. It's raining outside. So it got cooler, and then my heater came on because I had it set for when it was freezing, and now it's warm in here. I can't win. I can't win. Okay, Black Panther number 23. I just thought this was an awesome cover, so I grabbed it. I haven't been picking up Black Panther regularly, but when I see an issue that I think looks cool, and this one definitely looked cool, so I grabbed it. Anyway, that was a cool cover. And then this is the Black History Month variant, which I thought looked really nice. So yeah, I got a couple copies of that. Pretty cool cover. Oh, and then speaking of Black Panther, this is Marvel Voices Legacy number 1. This is the Ken Lashley Black Panther cover, and I thought this was a great cover. Man, Ken Lashley has just been killing it lately on his covers. I mean, I always liked his stuff, but like everything the guy does lately is just terrific. So, and then this is the cover that a lot of people are going nuts over this week. It's kind of a low-ordered book. This is Marvel Voices Legacy number 1. This is the Olivier Coipel, Miles Morales Spider-Man cover, and from what I understand, this is a very tough cover to get right now. I was lucky, but I had to go to 3 different stores. So I was only lucky in that I got lucky at 3 different stores. But yeah, apparently that cover is got some heat on it, because I guess it's not that easy to get. Okay, so Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 18, celebrating 75 issues of Ms. Marvel. I ordered a copy of this just because, you know, it's kind of a landmark issue. But when I got to the store, they were sold out. So I'm glad I ordered it, because if I hadn't ordered it, I wouldn't have got it. It doesn't look like anything particularly special happens in the issue, but I think it's just because it's a low-ordered book and landmark issue. So glad that I grabbed that. This is Return of the Valkyries number 3. I just grabbed the Todd Knock cover, the headshot cover. There is a really nice Phil Noto cover on this book that I wanted to get, but when I saw what my bill was, I decided to just go with these. I buy everything Todd Knock does, because Todd and I went to art school together. And I was there when he broke into comics. It was kind of cool. This is Wolverine number 10, cover B by Andy Kubert. And this cover seemed to be really hot for some reason. Like, people were really scrambling to grab this cover. In fact, I know of at least 3 places that sold out of it. So I was happy I got this. I got a couple of these. You just never know. Wolverine's one of those books that sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's just mediocre. It's hard to tell. Okay, so now we're getting into Independence. I managed to get a hold of a couple more copies of Black Cotton number 1. This book has got some heat on it right now. Selling for like $20 on eBay. Probably going to go into second printing. Interesting concept on the book. It's basically role reversal. Like, what if, like, you know, well, I don't want to spoil it. Just, if you can, get it, read it, see what you think. It's definitely going to be a talked about book. But I managed to grab a copy, was it last week or the week before? And then I managed to get another copy, and I'm glad I did, because like I said, it's got some heat on it, from what I'm seeing. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Faith number 1. This is the foil. I don't know if you can see, it's a foil cardstock cover, and the logo's on the back. And I just grabbed one because, you know, you never know. This was an $8.99 book, by the way. Not the only high dollar book this week, and I'll tell you why. But anyway, I just grabbed one copy of that. This is Chasing the Dragon. I grabbed this because it's a Francesco Francavilla variant, and I grab almost any time he does a variant. I get it because I love his work, and this is a 1 in 10 copy variant. And I don't know much about this book, but I figured if I was going to get any copy of it, I'd get this one. So, and the price was right. It was like $10, you know. So, 1 in 10 copy variant. Happy to get that. New book from Magma Comics, Heavy Metal Magma Comics. Donny Cates crossover number 4. This is just the cover A. There's several different covers on this. If you're a fan of Mike Allred's Madman, it's all one word, but I want to say Madman, and it's Madman. Anyway, he makes his big appearance in this issue, does a lot of stuff. That's cover A. This is the Virgin variant. I believe this is a 1 in 10, I think. And it's just a Virgin of the number 4 cover. It's kind of cool, I guess. I'm not big on these Virgin covers because to me it's like, it's the same art as the other cover. Why don't you just buy the other cover? I don't know. I fell for it. Anyway, this is crossover number 4. Okay, so they did several covers with Madman on the front, and he's holding, I guess this is the God Country sword. But this is the hidden variant, and the only thing that makes this different, because there's like 4 different variants with Madman on them in different states of dress. The only thing that makes this the hidden variant is his yellow sleeves. That's it. Other than that, it looks exactly like the other cover. So the price was cheap. It wasn't much. I thought, why not? I like Madman. I do collect Mike Allred stuff, and, it's kind of a cool cover, I guess. Okay, so we got, oh my gosh. Okay. Nuclear Family number 1. I did not get the regular cover, again, because my bill was so high, but I did manage to get the 1 in 10 Tony Harris cover, and I love this cover. I think it's great. And from what I'm hearing, there was a lot of people looking for this cover because this is kind of a low-ordered book. It's an Aftershock book, and Tony Chastain, who did the interiors on this, phenomenal artist. Tony Chastain, he did a book called with Rosario Dawson and my friend David Atchison, and now I can't think of the name of the book. Oh my God, that kills me. I can't think of the name of the book. Anyway, it was an awesome book. It was really, really cool. I will think of it, and it'll come to me, and I'll tell you what it is. But he also worked on Star Trek for IDW. He's a terrific artist. I'm very anxious to see what this book is like. I think it's a very interesting concept, and oh my God, I can't believe I forgot the name of their book. It was kind of a one and done sort of title, but Rosario Dawson helped write it. Oh my God, what is the name of that book? Oh man, I am so fried. It has been a really rough couple of weeks. It's going to come to me. Oh, geez. All right. So, Rain Like Hammers number 1 came out with a second printing this week. And it also came out with issue 2. And I had completely missed this book somehow. So this is number 1 first printing from Image Comics that I completely overlooked when it came out. The second printing has a much sexier cover. Like, I can see why the second printing would sell out. This is not a sexy cover at all. But hey, the book went into second print. I thought I'll pick up a first print. I'll check it out, see what I think. It kind of reminds me of like heavy metal, that type of stuff. So, oh my God, I cannot believe I can't think of the name of their book. I'm actually going to look it up because I feel bad. I won't be able to think of anything else until I do get it. Okay, this is Spawn number 315. She Spawn there on the cover. This is cover A. I guess this is like the first appearance of the Spawn team, I think, that they're doing. They introduced someone at the very end of it. I haven't had a chance to like sit down and read it straight through, but it looks pretty cool. Good art. There's 3 different covers on this book, and all 3 of them are pretty good. But I picked up this one because it had She Spawn on it, and I also picked up cover B, which is the McFarlane, Capullo, inked by McFarlane Spawn cover. Just kind of a classic Spawn cover. I mean, nothing terribly special about it. It looks cool. There's a third cover that I didn't get, and I wish now that I had, because it actually was a really nice cover. It had Violator on it. But I may go back and try to get it later. This is Spawn 315. This is the black and white 1 in 5 copy variant. It's interesting because I see these at different stores and the prices are kind of all over the place. I've seen them marked $4.99. I've seen them marked $5.99. I've seen them marked $9.99. I've seen some people try to sell them for $20. From what I understand, just FYI, the stores get these, I think, basically for free. I don't think they get charged for them. I think it's like Images and Todd's way of just sort of giving back to them and saying, hey, you know, make a little money off of these or whatever. So I don't think they actually, I could be wrong about that, but I think I heard that they don't actually have to pay for them. And that's fine. I don't begrudge them, you know, making a little extra money off of a variant. I have no problems with that at all. But the prices seem to be just completely all over the place when it comes to these things. So I managed to get a couple of them. And yeah, it's a pretty nice variant. Okay, so this is the last of the independent stuff. Stray Dogs. Okay, there's actually, hang on one second. There's 2 different covers here. There's cover A for Stray Dogs. I want to say this looks like a, what's that movie with Dustin Hoffman where the hillbillies attack them? I want to say it looks kind of like that, but I could be wrong. Here I am typing on the computer because I'm trying to look up that stupid cover or that stupid book. No, it's not a stupid book. It's a great book. What is the name of the book, of the movie I'm thinking of? Oh my God. Dog something? Oh my God. I am really losing it. I cannot remember anything. This is crazy. Not Straw Dogs. Yeah. It's a parody of Straw Dogs, isn't it? The Straw Dog movie poster? I think. Hang on a second. Straw. Is that what I'm thinking of? I guess it kind of looks like it. Oh my God. I am really, this is horrible. I can't type. I can't do anything. Straw Dogs? No, I guess not. I don't know what I'm thinking. So, somehow I thought this was like meant to look like the Straw Dogs poster. But anyway, it's called Stray Dogs. I'm sorry for this ongoing brain fart that I seem to be having. Anyway, this is cover A. Good God, what is wrong with me? This is cover B. This is now this is meant to be an homage to Silence of the Lambs. Obviously, you've got the moth and everything there, so this is supposed to look like the Silence of the Lambs poster. And then this is, I guess, what you would call a cover C. It's man, I was really kind of upset that I bought this, and I'll tell you why. So it was advertised as having an acetate cover, and from what I can tell, the only difference between this one and the cover A over here, which I don't see a price on this, but I think it was just $3.99 or $4.99. Okay, so the only difference between, oh no, it's $3.99. It's a $3.99 book. The only difference between this one and that one, this has got an acetate cover on it. $12.99, and that's cover price. That's what they're asking on this. $12.99 for a piece of acetate to go over the cover so that the word Straw Dogs is on the acetate and not the book. That's it. You're paying $12.99 for that. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend to you out there, don't bother getting the acetate cover. It's a waste of money. It's a total waste of money. And I'll even say it to the creators of this book, because I think the book looks cool, but that's a ripoff, guys. Come on. I mean, if you're going to put... DC did acetate covers and charged, I think, $4.99 for them. Why are you guys charging $12.99 for this? It's crazy. And then last but not least, for the independent stuff, this is Two Moons, cover B, like a Civil War era story. I just thought this was a really cool cover. I'm not sure who did that. I don't know. It's cool. By the way, the name of the book, I remembered, the Rosario Dawson book, it's called Occult Crimes Task Force, and the initials are OCT, like October. And it's a cool book if you've never seen it. But anyway, Tony Chastain did the artwork for that book, and that was how I first discovered his art, and he's the one that's doing the artwork for the Nuclear Family book. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what he does with that. Okay, so those are all the new this week books. This is what I picked up at Walmart. This is the Thor number 11 variant and the Eternals variant by my boy Todd Nauck. So we're going to open these, both of these, and I'll show you guys what's in them. I'm going to start with Thor. So let me get my trusty X-Acto knife. And if you guys are not used to using an X-Acto knife, you have to be careful with an X-Acto knife because you never know, if you push it the wrong way, you might hurt yourself. All right, so I posted a couple of videos before about opening these up. The first one I posted, I tried very carefully opening the top or the side or whatever. I have gotten so many comments from people saying, dude, all you got to do is cut an X on the back in the middle and just open it up. Okay, guys, I know. I actually did say that in my very next video where I opened more of them, that yes, that was the correct method to do it. So just in case anyone's wondering, if you've never opened these up before, if you just cut an X on the back, you can open up the package rather easily. I didn't realize I was going to have 1 million people posting a comment telling me that. But oh well. Some people, man. I mean, I appreciate the advice. It's like, you know, never hurts to throw somebody a hint when they're having trouble with something like that. But, all right. Who did I see that was opening this? Was it Alex the Comic Hoarder? Yeah, I think Alex the Comic Hoarder just opened a couple of packs of these. He managed to get the High Republic, the Star Wars High Republic variants. I did not. I checked like 3 different Walmarts and they were all scooped up. Okay, so you got the Eternals variant by Todd Nauck. That's a pretty cool variant. What's next? Iron Man 2020. That's kind of cool. What is that, number 4? Is this a... I guess this is a first printing. I don't have this cover. I know that. By the way, you got to check really well and make sure that these are not damaged, because a lot of times they do get damaged. And then this is the lenticular Iron Man, Captain America. Well, it's actually Captain America issue 695. You got this cool Alex Ross cover there, and then you got Iron Man. As many of you already know, these lenticular covers that Marvel did, they're kind of crappy. Like, they don't really... I don't know. They sort of work, but I don't think they work the way they were hoping they would. There's a second printing of this cover that has just the Captain America on it by Alex Ross. I think that's the much more desirable version. Okay, so that's one pack down. Unfortunately, Marvel, unlike the DC packs, they only give you 3 books. DC gives you 4. What gives, Marvel? Come on. Can't throw in a 4th book? Like a Star Wars book? Alright, so this is the Thor package. How's everybody doing? For all my brothers and sisters in Texas, I hope you guys survived the freeze last week. It was kind of crazy. We were very lucky here, but we did lose water for 2 days. Actually, we lost hot water on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday and Thursday we had no water. So that was fun. Okay, so you got this really cool Thor 11 variant. I'm pretty sure this is a variant, because I don't remember seeing that cover on the shelf. So you get that. Got X-Men number 4. I don't think there's anything really particularly special about that. And then Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 234 with the Amazing Spider-Man variant cover to, what is that, king size special number 6. Good Lord, look at this. You can't tell what anything is. What a failed idea. I'm sure they thought this was a good idea, but, you know. And I picked up most of these when they came out. Anyway, oh God. That's it. Wow, what a disappointment. I gotta say, those were 2 very disappointing packs. Okay, so that's all I got. I hope you guys managed to pick up some fun stuff this week. And if you are looking to buy those, some of those Walmart variant packs, just know that everybody's beat you to the Star Wars High Republic. I get the feeling I'm screwed on those. I don't think I'm going to be able to get those, but you never know. And then also ask your comic shop if they by chance got any of this Den of Geek magazine, because I thought this was pretty cool. I thought it was a great promo giveaway for them to hand out. So yeah, that's all I got. I will probably have another haul video soon. I'm actually going to look at a collection that I'm gonna maybe buy some stuff from, and I've got a trade that's pending that I may have some cool stuff from, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you can find out more about me at bigfanboy.com or dallascomicshow.com, although we're on hiatus right now. And then check out my movie review and news podcast, which is called The Big Film Show. That is done usually every Tuesday and Friday, or Tuesday and Saturday. But yeah, that's really cool. It's at bigfilmshow.com. I'm Mark Walters with Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time.